What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for strategy B with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So I'm going to go over what the market participants are doing and where price is most likely headed next. So let's take a look at MicroStrategy or strategy on the daily chart. You see that had about a 6% gain today, which was pretty good, falling up from yesterday's bullish looking candle. Overall, price is still below this downward sloping trend line, so we would need to see a break of that. However, we could be setting up as a higher low. So we had a micro double bottom, price rallied higher, got rejected from the trend line. This might be the low, which is higher than the prior one, which can lead to another large leg up. So let's just hypothetically speaking, draw that out. If this is a higher low, we have one leg up right here. Let's clone the arrow. Second leg up, bulls would be targeting right around the 385 level. So that would take it near this prior resistance zone right about here. We haven't seen MicroStrategy at that prices basically since January, late January. So it's been already about a couple months now. So let's see if price can get up there. Overall, there is some sort of aggressive buying occurring in the short term. There's probably going to be some big news event with the tariffs tomorrow. So it looks like the market is already pricing in, a bullish news or some sort of bullish situation. But again, since we're still below the downward sloping trend line, you cannot just ignore that. We can always just go up towards the 330s and get rejected once again. That's what happens in the market. It just goes back and forth between price levels. It'll probably maybe get rejected from the trend line, get rejected from the support, and maybe just continue chopping around like this. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this is a good start. This is the first step that you want to see for higher prices. So we have a nice leg up, followed by a potential higher low that can lead to another leg up towards the high 300s. Now, if we don't get up there, you know why? Is because we're below this downward sloping trend line, and the bears are still in control, at least in the medium term. In the short term, it looks like the bulls are in control. Again, the market is designed to test you. It's designed to make you. It's going to be influencing you to make the wrong decisions at the wrong time. That's what it's designed to do. Is designed to test you, just like life. Life is also designed to test you. We're here to grow. Your brain is, you could think of it as a muscle, even though it's not. I don't think it's technically a muscle. It's an organ. Composed mostly of fat and, trillions of cells. But, you can exercise it like a muscle. So it's designed to test you. The universe continuously is programmed to be based on entropy. Things move towards a state of disorder. It's a law of physics, entropy. So we are in this universe with that universal law, and it's designed to test you. Designed to make you grow. Same thing with the market. It's a very spiritual place once you get to a certain level. It's designed to test you. It's designed to uncover who you really are. It's going to mirror who you are. If you're greedy, you're going to and if you don't think you're greedy, it will subconsciously, it'll bring out your subconscious thoughts. It's going to reveal who you truly are. The market will reveal who you truly are. So that's how I look at the market, philosophical standpoint. Carrying on, let's take a look at the Bitcoin Treasuries list. They did update MicroStrategy at 528,185 BTC. So again, very impressive. At this point, anybody buying Bitcoin is pumping up MicroStrategy strategy's bag. And it's kind of funny, they still say MicroStrategy, even though, it's been strategy for at least a month now. So even, Bitcoin Treasuries, I think they're made by CoinKite. It's a Bitcoin wallet company, has still says MicroStrategy here. And anyway, they updated to 528,000 because Sailor or, the strategy team bought 22,000 Bitcoin, very recently. And a new one, MetaPlanet, instead of being in the top 10, it's in the top 9 now because they purchased 696 Bitcoin. So as you can see here, MetaPlanet acquires 696 BTC, now holds 4,046 BTC. Bitcoin income generation business reports 770 million yen quarter one revenue, achieves BTC yield of 95.6% year to date. MetaPlanet, secure the future with Bitcoin. So again, it's It's a competition. It's That's why I'm starting to look at MetaPlanet. Will I purchase MetaPlanet? I mean, not necessarily. I don't really need that extra risk, even though it's probably going to be performing very well. I just think MicroStrategy is just as good, in terms of reward. So personally, we'll see, right? But eventually, I would want to only hold Bitcoin treasury companies in the future. I think that's where the world is going to go. If the company you hold does not hold Bitcoin, then it might not be good in the long term. So I think eventually, investors, traders, for the long term, are going to just be holding Bitcoin treasury companies in their portfolio. I just see that happening. If you don't hold it, then you're at an extreme risk, um, to the system that we are in currently. So overall, MicroStrategy, fundamentally setting up itself for the future. If Bitcoin is going to do Bitcoin things, then that means MicroStrategy is going to be the apex predator. It's going to be the top. It's going to be a monopoly. No one's going to be able to catch up to it, and they're just going to be the most powerful company related to Bitcoin. Whatever ideas come out through that business. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. As you can see here, this is the weekly chart on the log scale. And with the drawings, it's setting up to be a higher low. It's looking to trap that short that went right below that red candle, thinking, we were still playing that downward sloping trend line. Things can change, but as right now, it looks like a short trap. So we have this trend line right here. We have this trend line right over here. And it looks like we are either bouncing from it or very close to bouncing from it. You could probably even adjust it off of these candles right here. You drag it across. So it looks like maybe we're following this sort of trend line right over here. And it looks like we could be seeing a short trap. So traders are going to be playing, downward sloping trend line. And some traders going to be playing the upward sloping trend line. So traders went short below the red candlestick, and it looks like they put the stop losses above the candle. So watch what happens when we see a break above the 345, 346 level. I mean, they could see a very large pop up higher. A lot of times these swings, are places where traders put the stop losses. So let's copy what happened before. So let's copy from this higher low and to the top, and we drag it over. So let's just say we continue to move up higher. So by the end of June, price can see $1,000 if we replicate what happened before. And then that's if we just do the same thing again. But the thing is, in the market, as the trend gets more and more mature, especially in these types of trends, it gets more and more steeper, the trend line. So we could be seeing something like this, and maybe even a final blow off top that's very vertical, and that would take us to that $4,000 price target, which I think can occur sometime by the end of the year. It still looks like it's in play. It doesn't look like it's invalidated as of right now. So let's take a look at that channel. So connect the swing lows, you drag it up to the highs. It looks like price was able to push through the top side of the channel, and it looks like it's forming a two-tier channel. So you drag this over. So this was the prior channel, as you can see here. Fits very nicely off the swing low, swing highs. We just broke through it, and it looks like we're in a steeper channel now. So you drag the swing lows across, drag it up. So again, it looks like it's in this very steep channel. And now the prior highs become the midline. It looks like we just back tested it for support. Looks like we're trying to push up higher this month. This could be a very bullish month. And again, this could get to high 3,000s, low 4,000s by the end of it says 2026, but again, if it's really bullish, it could get there by potentially the end of this year. So let's see what happens. This could be a very crazy year, or it just might be more drawn out, probably towards maybe 2026. But overall, that's all I have for MicroStrategy on the daily weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.